This might be the biggest scam in sports history. Real quickly, we're giving away $500 to a follower on this page. Meet Daniel Jones, a zero-star recruit coming out of high school who would eventually walk on to Duke University's football team. And over at Duke, he was extremely mediocre to say the least. Known primarily for his abilities as a dink and dunk quarterback, the New York Giants saw nothing but potential, drafting Daniel Jones with the top 10 pick in the 2019 NFL Draft. Jones would be terrible throughout his first 3 years of his career and would play under 3 different head coaches. So naturally, the Giants felt like it was the coach's fault that he was so terrible. So the Giants decided to give him a 4-year, $160 million contract extension and would let Saquon Barkley leave the team a year later. Now, Saquon Barkley is one of the best halfbacks in the NFL. Daniel Jones is benched, and despite being terrible, the Giants invested 6 years and $160 million into him. And that's why
Sonic and Knuckles. Get in character. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Lock in. If you guys keep talking about the Master Emerald in the film room, I'm gonna lose it.
That's not what he would say, though.
That's not what who would say.
Him. That's not in the slightest what he would say.
It's a family show.
My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, just however you would say.
Did you see him?
No, I'm not looking at it. I can't look at it. Oh my God, man.
He was trying so hard not to laugh, bro. He was like this for like 5 seconds.
Okay, John, come on, man. We'll go over here. I got places to be.
That's great.
One take drink, you know what I mean?
Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic and
Super Wild Card Weekend was indeed a wild one with a few surprising upsets. Joe Flacco came crashing.
Hey, by now y'all have probably seen Bryson DeChambeau trying to hit the hole-in-one over his house, and then I was trying to think of what is the kicking equivalent of that, and then it hit me.
If y'all don't already know Adam Botkin, he goes viral on TikTok for doing stuff, for doing stuff like this.
But see, we have a problem. Well, 2. 1, the post is flipped backwards, so I can't get a true 0-degree kick from right here. And 2, Bryson's kicking over his house. We can't just hit the same kick that we did in that one video. Bang, there it is anyways. There it is anyways, off the back post. Come on, see, we already did it, day 1. No, I'm just playing, we gotta make it harder. So for this challenge, we're 50 yards away from the front post and we're at 0 degrees. This kick can't get any harder, 0 room for error. And obviously I don't have a house to kick over, but I got this fence. That's gotta count for something, right? And y'all know the rules. Because it's day 1, we only get 1 ball. Day 2, we get 2, 3, y'all get the point. I literally can't even see how to make this kick. I gotta kick it 50 yards, but somehow bend it around that first post and make it before the second post. Let's just end it on day 1. Get there, that's solid. Not solid enough. Honestly, it wasn't bad for day 1. It started out dead middle and then kind of just faded right, but hey, I'm gonna catch y'all on day 2. Hey, post and make it before the second post. Let's just end it on day 1. Get there, that's solid. Not solid enough. Honestly, it wasn't bad for day 1. It started out dead middle and then kind of just faded right, but hey, I'm gonna catch y'all on day 2. Hey, post and make it before the second post. Let's just end it on day 1. Get there, that's solid. Not solid enough. Honestly, it wasn't bad for day 1. It started out dead middle and then kind of just faded right, but hey, I'm gonna catch y'all on day 2.
This failed NFL prospect might have just saved his career. After being cut by the New York Giants for being one of the worst quarterbacks, Daniel Jones had a plethora of suitors, and he even eliminated many of them. For instance, he eliminated the Las Vegas Raiders, whose starting quarterback, Gardner Minshew, is out for the rest of the season. The San Francisco 49ers were also a possibility, but eventually, Daniel Jones chose a team that nobody saw coming. He signed with the Minnesota Vikings, and it's really not that surprising if you think why. Kevin O'Connell has a proven track record record with quarterbacks, making Kirk Cousins look like an MVP candidate, reviving Sam Darnold's career, even having Nick Mullins perform really well for a game last year. And he said this about Daniel Jones.
You know, been a fan of Daniels for a long time and hope wherever his next stop takes him, it's a good opportunity for him.
See, Sam Darnold has already dealt with some injury issues this year, and first-round pick J.J. McCarthy needed an additional procedure on his knee. And you can understand how this failed NFL prospect might have just saved.
Let's see if we can guess the YouTuber from their sibling. Who is this? Not KSI.
Make it before.
Man 25, Will's version. Let's just hop into a game and see what they changed. You know we gotta come out and just sling it with Will Levis. Wait, why is Mason Rudolph in the game? Will Levis is filming a mayo commercial. Like the white stuff you put on sandwiches? Okay, let's go. He's in the game. He must have finished quickly and got the commercial done. Come on, Will, let's ball. Let's ball, Will. And he picked it. What's the invalid action? We're not allowed to tackle him. Must drop to your knees with hands on your head. Whoa, those are the kind of orders I give your mom. Are we getting an ad? Oh my god, it's the mayo commercial. Let's go, Will. Get that bread. All right, I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty rough drive for Will Levis. Ooh, a stat boost. Will Levis just throated a full banana plus 50 stat boosts. Okay, look, I'm not gonna question the method. You get that stat boost however you want. Calvin Ridley. Oh my god, that's a laser. Man 25, Will's
Second post. Let's just end it on day one. Get there, that's solid. Not solid enough. Honestly, it wasn't bad.
All right, it's an honor and a privilege to stand in front of you guys here as the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. My opening statement, you just ruined it. Let's begin. Swag, recognize the swag. What are we doing? How are we doing, guys? The floor is yours. I would be a different person if I was tall. Very judgmental. Is there water? All right, it's an honor and a privilege to stand in front of you guys here as the head coach of the Miami Dolphins. My opening statement, you just ruined it.
For day one, it started out dead middle and then kind of just faded right, but hey, I'm gonna catch y'all on day two.
This failed NFL prospect might have just saved his career after being cut by.
How well does Mike Evans know Mike Evans? You ready? Yeah. All right, question number one. You were a star basketball player at Ball High School. What number did you wear? 4.
That should be retired, by the way.
Should be retired. Number 2, you hold the single game receiving yards at A&M. How many yards did you go for?
Against Auburn, 287. I think I had 13 catches, 4 touchdowns.
That's correct. He's on fire. All right, question number 3. Who did you catch your first career NFL touchdown from?
I caught it from Mike Glennon against Cortez Allen and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You got it. Question number 4. What menu item from Whataburger was served at your wedding?
We had honey butter chicken biscuits and taquitos.
Yup. Come on. All right.
I didn't get none, by the way.
Crazy.
Yes, ate them all.
Question number 5. You ready?
Yep.
You're a big Harry Potter fan.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of your second grade teacher who'd read you the first book?
Miss Jones.
Miss Jones, baby. Yeah. 5 for 5. Come on.
Appreciate you. The New York Giants for being one of the worst quarterbacks. Daniel Jones had a plethora of suitors.
There's 4 words you're guaranteed to hear after every Super Bowl. For as long as I can remember, every year the MVP has said those 4 magic words following the game, but this wasn't always the case. The phrase traces back to the mid-80s, when Disney CEO Michael Eisner was having dinner with his wife, Dick Rutan, and Gina Yeager. Dick and Gina were the first pilots to fly across the entire world without stopping. At dinner, Michael posed the question, now that you've accomplished the pinnacle of your aspirations, what could you possibly do next? Dick chuckled and replied, I'm going to Disneyland. Michael's wife felt the exclamation made for a fantastic slogan. Shortly after, the Broncos and Giants faced off in Super Bowl 21. Michael went to both QBs, Elway and Sims, and offered them the same deal. Whoever emerged victorious would be given a $75,000 contract to look into the camera and shout the now famous slogan. The Giants came out on top, and this happened.
I'm gonna go to Disney World!
Today, the deal is offered to every player in the Super Bowl. They sign a contract stating if they win the game's MVP, they'll say the phrase, and in return receive a check, and of course, an all expenses paid family vacation at Disneyland. There's 4,
and he even eliminated many of them. For instance, he eliminated the Las Vegas Raiders, whose starting quarterback, Gardner Minshew, is out for the rest of the season.
All right, St. Brown, Khalif, Jameson, Josh Reynolds, Sam Laporta, Brock Wright, Shane Zylstra, Swift.
Season, the Sam.
All right. St. Brown, Khalif, Jameson, Josh Reynolds, Sam Laporta, Brock Wright, Shane Zylstra, Swift, Gibbs, James Mitchell. Hawkinson. I threw one to Justin Jackson. Cephas, DJ Chark, yeah, of course. That's right. Okay, Kabinda. And then I go back to LA now. Jeez. Okay, Todd Gurley, Malcolm Brown, Tyler Higbee, Cooper, Woods, Cooks, Cam Akers. Gerald Everett. Darrell Henderson. Jeez, yeah. Let me go back to like my rookie year. Jeez, all right. Like Tavon, Kenny Britt, Lance Kendricks. Van Jefferson. Yeah.
Can you say Watkins?
Sammy Watkins. Thank you. That's hard. That's hard to jog my memory. I even forgot my rookie year even existed for a second. But yeah, I love all those guys, and thankful they all got in the end zone for me. All right, St. Brown, Khalif.
Francisco 49ers were also a possibility, but eventually.
What is the best prank or joke either of you have played on each other? This is from DJ Reader, who is my teammate. Every day after school, he would come home and take fucking like 2-hour naps every fucking day. All he did was sleep. And so what I used to do then was like, bro, this dude's pissing me off. I would grab water and I would fucking pour it on him, and I would record it every time. And every time I did it, he'd wake up, he'd try to go back to sleep. What the fuck, bro? Try to go back to sleep. 5 minutes later, he's up. Like, I got him up. Like, once you get the water in your face, there's no going back to sleep. So those are the pranks that I pulled on him every week. I recorded it. I have videos. I'll send them in. You guys can see it. What is...
Daniel Jones chose a team that nobody saw coming. He signed with them in Sam Darnold's career.
Try to go to sleep. 5 minutes later, he's up. Like, I got him up. Like, once you get the water in your face, there's no going back to sleep. So those are the pranks that I pulled on him every week. I recorded it. I have videos. I'll send them in. You guys can see it. What is...
Daniel Jones chose a team that nobody saw coming. He signed with them in Sam Darnold's career.
Try to go to sleep. 5 minutes later, he's up. Like, I got him up. Like, once you get the water in your face, there's no going back to sleep. So those are the pranks that I pulled on him every week. I recorded it. I have videos. I'll send them in. You guys can see it. What is...
I put Joe Burrow on the Titans. Here's what happened. In year one, Joe Burrow led the Titans to a 13-4 record. He went all the way to the divisional where he lost to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. He threw for 5,000 passing yards this season, though. Year two, they would lose again to the Chiefs in the wild card. But in year three, things were going to be different. Joe Burrow went all the way to the AFC Championship, taking on, once again, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. But this time, just kidding, they lost again, 27-38. In year four, they missed the playoffs. But in year five, they face off against the Browns in the wild card, where they lost 27-56. Sorry, Joe Burrow. I put Joe Burrow on...
Daniel...
Tyreek Hill, what's up, brother? The smallest man on Orlando. Jamal Chase. Jamal Chase, you're a bad boy. God bless you, brother. CJ Stroud, bad boy. God bless you, brother. They don't have a damn clue, man. It's crazy. Ojoko, what's up, boy? Rastafari love. Boy, they sure make you guys small these days. Derek Henry, you bad boy. He came back out and looked right at me and went right back. They don't have a clue. It's so funny. They just think I'm a dread screaming at them. Tyreek Hill.
Jones chose a team that nobody saw coming. He signed with them in Sam Darnold's career.
Try to go to sleep. 5 minutes later, he's up. Like, I got him up. Like, once you get the water in your face, there's no going back to sleep. So those are the pranks that I pulled on him